Good morning and welcome to your morning cup of news fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your daily local. Today is Friday, September 22nd, 2023. Got myself a fresh cup of Dragon's Roast that we brewed right here at home. You can order your favorite roast to brew at home online at whitecanecoffee.com. Don't forget the White Cane Coffee Cafe is open in the plaza across from Tops. Stop in, get yourself a fresh cup, scone, or a cinnamon roll. Yes, pumpkin spice products are also available. And don't forget to join the White Cane Coffee Mug Club. Get yourself an engraved tumbler. It comes in red, white, or blue. And get it filled when you purchase. And then when you bring that mug back, you get 50% off every refill. Part of the White Cane Coffee Mug Club. Stop in, find out more at the White Cane Coffee Cafe. And if you can't make it to the cafe, that's no problem. White Cane's also available on DoorDash. Just place your order, have your favorites delivered right to your door. And now let's take a look at what's making news. The Pennsylvania Board of Game Commissioners added substantially to the state game land system with three deals especially noteworthy, including one in Warren County. First, the commissioners approved an oil and gas agreement with Pennsylvania General Energy Company. PGE will extract oil and gas from beneath a portion of state game land 75 and Brown and Pine townships in Lycoming County using existing infrastructure so that there's no net increase in surface disturbance. In exchange, PGE will convey to the Game Commission 2,195 acres in Spring Creek Township, known as the Spring Creek Tract, and 943 acres in East Taylor and Croyle Townships in Cambria County, known as the South Fork Tract. The Spring Creek Tract is considered one of the most prized in the area because of its biological diversity. It will become an entirely new game lands, State Game Lands 337. The South Fork Tract will become part of State Game Lands 79. You can find out more about what happened with the game commissioners in our story on yourdailylocal.com. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers announced it will waive the day use fees typically charged at boat launch ramps and swimming beaches at its recreation areas nationwide in recognition of National Public Lands Day tomorrow. The waiver does not apply to camping and camping-related services or fees for specialized facility, such as group picnic shelters. Other agencies and partners that manage recreation areas located on U.S. Army Corps of Engineer lands are encouraged, but not required, to comply with this waiver of day use fees in the areas they operate. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers welcomes volunteers to continue the annual tradition of public service by participating in National Public Land Day events, including the one happening at Tionesta Lake at 11 a.m. Volunteers participating in one of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers National Public Land Day in-person activities will be issued a fee-free coupon if the volunteer site participates in the coupon program. Volunteers should check with their local U.S. Army Corps of Engineers project for more information. The fee-free coupon is valid for 1 year from the date of issuance. The coupon holder may also use it for 1 day of entrance or day use fees at any participating federal agency's park, forest, or recreation area that charges either of these fees. You can check out our story on yourdailylocal.com for more information. Warren Players will present A Christmas Carol, the musical, directed by Jennifer Check, from November 24th to 26th at Warren Area High School, and in-person auditions will take place next week. In-person auditions for main roles and ensemble parts for ages 8 and up will take place at the First Lutheran Church in Warren at 6:30 p.m. on Monday, and in-person auditions for the children's choir for any school-age child in grades K through 12 will take place at First Lutheran Church in Warren at 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday. More information about the auditions, including how to submit an online audition, can be found in our story on yourdailylocal.com. Online registration for the Fall 2023 Tour de Forest is now open, but closes this weekend. The Fall 2023 Tour de Forest will take place September 30th and October 1st, and online registration ends at 11:59 p.m. on Sunday. Online registration costs $35 plus fees for a one-day ride and $45 plus fees for a two-day ride, with additional passengers are $10. Because of the short time frame between online registration and the event, information packets will be available at the following locations from September 29th through October 1st: the Marionville Volunteer Fire Department, East Forest Schools, and the Jenks Township Building. In-person registration costs $30 for a one-day ride and $40 for a two-day ride, and can be done at the following locations: the Maca Building in Marionville, Cougar Bob's in Kellettville, East Forest Schools, and the Jenks Township Building. When registering, whether online or in person, a copy of each machine's registration is required, as well as a copy of each machine's insurance, except for dirt bikes. A link to the online registration form, along with a full list of in-person registration times and locations, are available in our story on yourdailylocal.com. The Forest Service will close all of the ATV and OHM trails on the Allegheny National Forest on Sunday. ATV OHM trails will remain closed through the fall with the following exceptions: the aforementioned Fall 2023 Tour de Forest Trail Ride, and only registered participants may ride in the event, with travel allowed only on designated event routes. The other exception is the Marionville and Timberline trails will be open for a holiday weekend to allow riders the opportunity to enjoy the fall foliage. Trails are open at 8 a.m. on Friday, October 6th and close at 11:59 p.m. on Monday, October 9th. The Timberline Trailhead will open Thursday, October 5th to accommodate riders camping for the weekend. The Willow Creek, Rocky Gap, and Pen Oak trails will remain closed. Riding the ATV OHM trails requires a permit. Permits are valid through the end of the calendar year, and 2023 permit cost, mail-in forms, vendors, and directions for electronic submissions can be found under Recreation Passes and Permits on the Forest Service website. It is going to be a busy weekend in and around Warren County. Weekend-long events getting underway today include Trail Fest at Jake's Rocks, the PA State Fishing Championships in Tidiute, and Oktoberfest in Marionville. Additionally, there are plenty of ways to celebrate the Allegheny National Forest Centennial this weekend. The Forest Service is inviting the public to participate in a time capsule to commemorate 100 years since the establishment of the Allegheny National Forest. Forest staff are collecting small, flat items, 3 by 5 inches or smaller, that illustrate the history and character of the ANF. Items will be placed in a time capsule to be opened in 50 years at a public ceremony in September of 2073. Examples of items that will be accepted include photographs, postcards, stickers, letters, sketches, or poems. To contribute to the Centennial Time Capsule, please bring your item to the ANF Centennial Celebration at Twin Lakes Recreation Area, located south of Kane off Route 321, on Sunday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Admission is free for this family-friendly event. Planned festivities include guest speakers, kids' activities, commemorative giveaways, interpretive hikes, an expo of organizations, history displays, food trucks, and beverage vendors. Headlining bands Take Solo and One Last Breath will perform at the Centennial Celebration as well. Take Solo, based out of Pittsburgh, performs a fusion of rock, country, and bluegrass music, and they'll be playing from 3:15 to 5 p.m. One Last Breath is a new and classic rock band based out of St. Mary's. They'll be performing from 5 to 7 p.m. An acoustic performance by Iris Heather is scheduled for 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The celebration at Twin Lakes Recreation Area is the signature event for a weekend of exciting opportunities that include the ANF 100 Juried Art Exhibition at the Crary Art Gallery, the 100-mile hiking challenge, a 100-mile paddle challenge, a Centennial Trail of History, a Centennial Geocache Trail, and more. We will be back with a look at the day's weather forecast right after this quick word from our sponsor.
Providing a great cup of coffee and a better life for the blind and disabled. White Cane Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
And welcome back to your morning cup of news, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Brian Hagberg with you here on your daily local. Let's take a look at the weekend weather forecast from the National Weather Service in State College. Areas of dense fog in the region should clear by 10 a.m. The rest of the day will be sunny with a high near 73 degrees. Calm winds will become southeast at 5 to 7 miles an hour throughout the morning. It'll be mostly clear tonight with a low of around 49. Winds will be from the southeast at 6 miles an hour. Saturday will be cloudy with a high of 69 degrees, east winds at 6 to 10 miles an hour, and it'll be mostly cloudy Saturday night with a low of around 52. Northeast winds will be at 10 miles an hour overnight. There is a chance of rain on Sunday, but the day will be partly sunny with a high near 67 degrees. Northeast winds will be around 9 miles an hour, and the chance of precipitation is 30%. Chance of showers remains overnight on Sunday, mainly before 2 a.m., and the night will be mostly cloudy with a low of around 52. Chance of precipitation remains at 30%. We'll be right back with your morning cup of sports after this.
Have you ever wanted to play an instrument? The Warren Music Conservatory is the area's only choice for premier music education, with the area's top music instructors giving you fun and exciting music lessons for a variety of instruments and styles. The Music Conservatory also rents and repairs instruments of all types. And don't forget to stop in and check out our student bookstore for your musical supplies like strings, sticks, picks, and more. What are you waiting for? Stop dreaming. Start doing today.
And now let's send it over to Andy Close with your morning cup of sports.
Good Friday morning, September the 22nd. It's time for your morning cup of sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. A busy night in volleyball on Thursday, beginning in Warren, where the Dragons, in a game you could see on the YDL Sports Network, beat Hickory 3-0, 25-14, 25-1, 25-16. Kylie Fellman, 11 kills and 1 block for Warren. Maddie Jones, 9 kills and 5 digs. Alexia Bowers, 8 kills and 6 digs. Madeline Nozzle, 6 kills and 3 aces. Summer Lux, 18 digs, 4 assists. And Lindsay Madigan, 32 assists, 5 kills, 6 digs, and 2 aces. Elsewhere, Sheffield went on the road and got a 3-0 win over DuBois Central Catholic. Cassidy Arinko, 14 kills, 12 digs, and 8 blocks. Caden Steffen, 22 set assists, 12 digs. Emily Foster, 7 kills and 1 block. And Emily Davidson and Peyton Woderson with 12 digs apiece. Elsewhere is Youngsville 3, Titty Ute 1, 25-12, 20-25, 25-17, 25-22. Vanessa Romanowski with 5 digs and 3 aces for Titty Ute. In boys soccer action, Finn Ordaway and Luke Wilkins had 2 goals each as Warren earned a 7-0 win over Titusville. Jack Chapman, Trey Carrington, and Gavin Rex had 1 goal each for the Dragons. Looking ahead to the Gridiron on Friday, Lakeview will be at Eisenhower in a game you can see right here on the YDL Sports Network, while Warren travels to Fairview and Sheffield goes to Renovo to take on Bucktail. That is your Morning Cup of Sports, fueled by White Cane Coffee. Have a great day and a great weekend, everybody.
Thank you so much for that, Andy. And don't forget to head to yourdailylocal.com throughout the day for all the news you need when you need it. You can also like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Just search Your Daily Local on your favorite social media channel and hit that like, subscribe, or follow button. You can also subscribe to our weekly email newsletter online at yourdailylocal.com. Just click the subscribe to our newsletter button, enter your email address, and get our newsletter delivered right to your inbox. Don't forget to tune in each and every weekday morning at 8:30 a.m. for your Morning Cup of News, fueled by White Cane Coffee. And every Saturday morning at 9:30 a.m. as White Cane Coffee presents Coffee and a Conversation. This week will be a special Ask Me Anything. Submit your questions now to our email address, news@yourdailylocal.com. Anything and everything within appropriateness, of course, we will attempt to answer this week on Coffee and a Conversation, presented by White Cane Coffee. Again, submit your questions, news@yourdailylocal.com. That will do it for your Morning Cup of News for this Friday. Hope everybody has a great day and an even better weekend. And remember, if you change one life, you change the world. Cheers.
Know what would make that better? Cup of White Cane Coffee.
Wow, that really is great coffee.
White Cane Coffee, because every cup makes a difference.
It's not just about music lessons. It's about hard work, perseverance, dedication, self-expression, making memories. Let's make memories together.